Hey everyone. Today we're diving into the wild world of a businessman who's all about that dog meat profit. But when his aunt saw the huge profits, she spun a tall tale. And then just sighed as the dog meat shop opened like usual the next day. His aunt butchered a dog and got ready to serve it up to customers. She chopped down hard. Little did she expect that the frog hopped right by. Listening to those gut-wrenching sounds, Anand felt a pit in his stomach. Sensing trouble, he rushed to the meat stall, begging her to stop. But as soon as she laid down the knife, she shouted, "Why don't you believe me?" She was convinced there's no such thing as a demon dog, blaming the odd happenings on her brother's burial. But later, while packing up, she heard chopping behind her and got spooked. She turned to see her head calmly lying on the table and thought, what the heck? She accidentally tripped over the metal barrel, slicing her palm. Suddenly, that metal edge just got feisty and cut her throat. She kicked the bucket right there, plunging the family into gloom once again. However, Uncle and Auntie merely dismissed it as an unfortunate accident. One night, Auntie passed the dog cage and heard it click open. She suddenly turned around, her heart leaping into her throat, almost screaming in horror as the dogs in the cage amazingly transformed into little kids. But right in front of her was a dead dog. She got too scared to sleep. Then she heard gnashing teeth and turned to look. The dead dog was munching on her husband's leg, but poof, it vanished in an instant. She looked down and heard a noise under the bed. A demon dog was lurking below. Uncle finally realized the gravity of the situation. Uncle's leg had become severely decomposed, rendering him utterly unable to move. The piercing scream he emitted unexpectedly woke Anand. Anand got up thinking something might be wrong with their dog. He dashed outside to find their dog was fine. Phew. But the next moment, he panicked. His red-nosed dog had vanished. Not only that, but his arm had been bitten, leaving a horrifying wound. He was once again deeply convinced of the existence of the demon dog. Uncle thought it had nothing to do with his brother's grave and sought out the wizard. The wizard warned him against harming his family members. Doing so would lead to more losses than gains. Uncle reluctantly dropped the idea, but the wizard revealed a secret technique that could eternally ensnare the souls of the deceased, never to be freed. Upon hearing this, Uncle decided to do it discreetly. To mislead Anand, he drugged Xiaoxin, causing her to bleed heavily. Anand, in a state of panic, quickly rushed Xiaoxin to the hospital. Uncle seized the opportune moment, called for the wizard, and had his brother's corpse exhumed. They removed it so his brother's spirit could never find his way home. At this moment, Auntie was not idle either, busy pouring dog blood into the incense burner. She placed a doll with Anand's name, trying to cut off his lineage. Fortunately, Anand arrived at the crucial moment in time, confronting her face to face and questioning the reasoning behind her cruelty towards others. Auntie fired back, claiming the real wicked one was his mother, Mixie. Anand was confused. His mother was usually meek. What got her so fierce? With doubts swelling, he recalled how Uncle supported Xiaoxin's abortion. Very suspicious indeed. So, he went looking for Uncle, only to find him messing with his father's grave. Uncle had sewn his father's eyes shut and wrapped up the body in yellow cloth for a gruesome burial. With everything set, Uncle was scared and had other plans. They could have had the opportunity to step in, Yet they retreated due to their fear of the continuous threats from Pagan over the years. Turns out, Pagan had violated Uncle's wife, prompting him to seek revenge. A dramatic fluctuation of emotions transforming into an intricate and entangled tale of vendetta. Pagan was the king of the town back then, wealthy and overbearing, leaving Uncle with no exit. But one thing's for sure, this drama is far from over. Stay tuned. If you enjoyed these wild tales, don't forget to subscribe.